Hi, this is a guide for speedrunning 1-1 You Can Bank on Batman in LEGO Batman the video game. The first thing you'll want to do before you've even loaded into the level is you'll want to spam A to get a jump roll, as you can jump before you can move, and this will save you a bit of time. You'll then want to run over to the grappling spot and jump just before you reach it so you can start grappling with a bit of height. If you want to save a bit of time here, you can grapple very quickly after jumping, then jump and grapple again. Next, to cross the gap and avoid the slow tightrope animation, we can jump across to the top of the traffic light like this. To get this jump consistently, you'll want to jump a little bit after you come off the edge of the platform, as a mechanic called coyote time will still allow you to jump. You'll then want to activate a dive roll about 3/4 of the way across the gap. This jump can be done faster without a dive roll, but this requires precise timing. After jumping over the coins and building the tightrope, you want to jump off the platform and towards the bomb suit even before the tightrope appears, and then once the tightrope is fully active, you can move towards it and grab it. Be very careful not to fall here, as doing so will lose lots of time. Once at about this position on the tightrope, target the goon above you with the batarang and throw it, as for some reason this lets you jump off the tightrope early. To get to the metal truck, there are two things you can do here. Either drop down to the floor and walk normally, or slide over the top of the traffic light. The difference in time saved between the two methods is negligible, so I'd recommend the first, as you'll never mess it up, but I'll show the second one as well. Now you'll want to do a full turn by sweeping the control stick 180 degrees, as shown, so that you can place the bomb backwards, meaning the bomb place animation will push you in the right direction. After this, you want to avoid as many coins as possible from the truck, and run to the right like I do, jumping so you can get a boost from the goon, then jump over the barrel, and also jump over the coins behind the pillars. Lastly, you'll want to place the bomb in this corner to avoid getting coins from the lamp, then wait for the truck explosion to disappear, or you'll get killed, and then jump into the next room. Now putting that all together, this is what a full first room should look like. So now let's move on to the second room. So this room has two different routes that I'm going to show. The first being the slower but much easier tech suit route, and I recommend this one for your first few runs, but it does lose quite a bit of time over the second route, which is tech suit skip, and that's one of the hardest tricks in the entire run and a very big reset point, especially considering it's on the first level. To get started in this level for both routes, before we load in, we're going to want to press Y to switch to Robin, and then spam A to get a jump roll. Then we can walk right and jump at the right time to get boosts from the two goons that are going to be in our path. Once you're over here, we're going to drop in Batman and then use both players to kill all the goons and break the bench and the two plants. And this will allow us to build the tech suit. After this, we're going to move Robin up to the tech suit panel and move Batman to the right to start killing him in the void. Now we've got the car, we're going to kill Batman one more time with player 2, then drop him out, and meanwhile with player 1, we want to move the car over to the hatch, go into the building, making sure to avoid the blue coin, and activate the 3 switches. Finally, you'll want to press Y twice after the camera pan to exit the car and switch to Batman, then run through the building, break the fence, and go into the boss fight. Going from the beginning again, the whole room should look like this. Once you've done a few runs of the game, you'll probably want to start going for tech suit skip, and this starts the same way as the previous route. To begin tech suit skip, once you're over here, you need to wall jump onto the side of the metal pillar, then wall jump again to get on top of the pillar. Now you're up here, you have to jump onto the thin glass wall in front of you. Lots of people make the mistake of thinking you have to jump onto the attract suit machine, but this is wrong and will make you fail the skip. Once on top of the wall, it's time for the hard part. You'll want to walk slightly off the far edge so you begin sliding and quickly pull out the batarang to clip. To do this, I immediately pull out the batarang when I land, just in case I'm already sliding off the edge. Then, if I'm still on the wall, I slightly tap the control stick up and immediately repress X. I then repeat this process until I get the clip. If you miss the clip, don't panic, it happens a lot. Robin will get stuck sliding behind the wall, and all you have to do to get him out is switch to Batman so that Robin super jumps back in bounds. Bear in mind though, that if you do miss any part of this clip on the first try, you will have to kill the goons in order to try again. Once you do manage to clip, all you have to do is jump over the coins back in bounds, run to the right, break the fence, and go into the boss fight. And here's what the whole room looks like when we put it all together. So now that we're on to the boss fight, it's a good time to explain why I've been telling you to avoid coins in this level. At the end of each level in this game, there's a screen that tells you which collectibles you've gathered. This includes coins and superhero status. We call these status screens, and while in most levels they can be skipped, in this level you're forced to watch it. However, we can make it shorter by not collecting any coins, skipping the coins and superhero parts of this cutscene. Then, once you've rolled, you'll want to run at Clayface, then kick jump him with Robin and drop in Batman with player 2. After the kick jump lands, keep spamming X to get another attack off as fast as possible. I forget to spam X in this clip, so Clayface is able to stop punching me for a bit. Oops. Now, you'll want to run to Clayface with Batman while you use Robin to target the 3 green hat goons behind the bars. Then, Batman needs to place a bomb so that it will blow up the trolley Clayface stands on, but not too close so that Batman ends up picking up coins. Once the trolley blows up, you can now move Robin down to the slope on the bottom to begin getting rid of his coins by killing him in the void. Meanwhile, with Batman, you'll want to move him over to the second trolley and place a bomb. Make sure to only blow this bomb up once Clayface jumps, as otherwise it won't work. The last thing to do in this fight is to move Batman slightly into the cage, then target the 3 wheels with the Batarang. If you accidentally picked up coins with Batman, something I definitely didn't do while recording this, you can instead move Batman into the middle of the room and throw the Batarang from there, and this will give you enough time to jump him into the void. After hitting continue story, the game will ask you if you want to save. Cancel this save, as saving the game is slow. If you're on PC, you'll have to do this on every level, but on console you'll only have to do it this one time. The entire boss fight should look like this. And that's it, thanks for watching. I hope this helped, and remember, this is only the first level, so don't get blocked on anything. If something isn't working as well as it does for me, don't worry, you'll get there with time.